Hi friends! So I wanted to share with you something interesting that happened last week. So after I posted my first video for HealthyPlace, I had one of my good friends that texted me, and in her text she said, "Your teeth are so white, I can't believe how white your teeth are." And when I got that text, my brain immediately said, no, they're not. And then I thought about, why did I just think that? Because my teeth aren't the whitest, but they're not bad. They're white, sure. But my brain was insistent that they weren't. And so when I thought about it, when I was younger, I used to have a friend that would always whiten her teeth. And I used to do it with her, just for something to do and to have nice white teeth smiles. And eventually I didn't like the way that it felt on my teeth, and so I stopped doing it. And she continued to do it, and I noticed her teeth were always really white. Then when I went back from college, during one of my college semesters, I was drinking a lot of chai tea lattes. And one of the first things that my parents said when I came back home to Hawaii was, "Oh, your teeth got a little yellow." And I immediately thought about my friend who was whitening her teeth. And the reason I'm sharing this is because it connects to eating disorders a lot. When you have an eating disorder, your eating disorder is consistently lying to you and making you believe things that are not true about yourself, your body, your relationship to food, everything. The eating disorder lies. But the thing is, we get so used to the eating disorder's lies that we don't question it anymore. So through the recovery process, when somebody says an affirmation like, "I love my body," you're not going to be like, "Yeah, I love my body." The first things that are probably going to come up for you are all of those negative things that your eating disorder has told you about your body not being good enough. So I'd like to encourage you this week, when somebody throws a thought at you, when you have a thought about your body or your recovery, and it's not good, and it's sort of like, my teeth aren't white, that's not really true. So I'd like to encourage you and inspire you this week to really challenge those thoughts, to see, where did this come from? Why do I think this? And does this belief serve me anymore? And if it doesn't, which it's probably not going to if it's an eating disorder thought, how can I adjust my thought to incorporate a belief system that I want for recovery? So it might not have to be, my body's fantastic and I love everything about it. But it could be, I love my clavicle. I love my eyebrows. I love my smile. I love something about myself. So this week, really try to think about those little tiny things about your body that you love and appreciate, and really challenge any negative thoughts that might come up. Because really, it's not about the negative thoughts that our eating disorder has told us. It's about our ability to be able to reframe them for the person that we want to be in the future. Thank you guys. Have a great week.